Today we're going to talk about creative financing. What is creative financing? If you're a real estate enthusiast like myself, this is another tool that's going to help you lock up a lot of deals, especially in today's day and age and today's market. The benefits of learning creative financing is going to give you a lot of leverage. The reason why I say it's going to give you a lot of leverage is going to allow you to close more deals because there's multiple strategies in the ecosystem of real estate. The first one is wholesaling, where we give them ARV times 0.7, which is 70 cents on the dollar, minus repair, minus assignment fee. That's your wholesale cash offer. The reason why we do that, we're trying to get it for a discount, so we'll be at the 70 to 80 cents on a dollar. So we're trying to get anywhere from 20 to 30% off. So we do that. Minus repairs, properties need work, paint, floors, roof, windows, etc. And then we also put a $10,000, $20,000 assignment fee so we can pocket that money. Wholesaling is just selling contracts virtually. Number two is novations. Novation is another tool which you could lock up the property for a little bit more, anywhere from 85 to 90% on the dollar. So now once we do that, we can sell it to a first-time home buyer. We can sell it to an investor that's willing to buy it as a rental, and that's why we use novations. Now this strategy that I'm going to speak about today is called creative financing. Creative financing allows you to take the seller's note and pay off their mortgage on your behalf by having power of attorney. And now what you could do is multiple things. You could take the property, fix it up, put a tenant in there. Now I'll give you another example. Suppose the mortgage on the property is $2,000 and you could rent it out for $2,500. So you're gonna pay the note of $2,000, do some work. Now you're paying the mortgage for $2,000. You put a tenant in there for $2,500, and now you could cash flow $500 without taking interest, without taking a loan. You're getting a seller finance, creative financing, right? Subject to. So subject to is what is considered. So it's subject to us purchasing the property for those terms. So now let's go over the deal that I've done, which was a creative deal that made me $200,000 profit. Let's break down the deal. My cold callers from AK Callers called the homeowner. They asked the homeowner if they wanted to sell the property. And we do this at a volume base, right? We're calling thousands of people every single day. This is a numbers game. The more people you contact, the more contracts you're gonna make. This is a contact sport. So the more contacts you make, the more contracts you make. So our callers called, brought the warm lead. The seller wanted $400,000 for this property. It's a really good deal. Even at $400,000, the property's worth about $750,000 ARV, which means after repair value. Then we used a strategy called creative financing. We told the seller, if you like, I would give you $50,000 more for your property if you let me fix and flip the property. That way I can make money after I do the flip, and he gets extra $50,000. After a little negotiation, he agreed. The property needed about $100,000 worth of work. So rather than me putting $400,000 to pay the homeowner and buy the property and then put another $100,000 into it, I would have been out of $500,000 out of my pocket. But once I did the creative deal, I was only out $100,000 out of my pocket. And I leveraged the seller's asset to fix and flip using my terms, giving him an extra $50,000 and still making $200,000 by selling the property for $750,000. So that's one way that I've made $200,000 on creative financing. And now there's multiple scripts that are involved. There's a different way of pitching. There's different contracts involved compared to wholesaling and novations. This is something that's lucrative. It doesn't work every time, but it's an additional tool to have in your tool belt. And especially in today's competitive market. You could also utilize creative financing and benefit the seller. The reason why I say that is when the seller sells his property, he has to pay capital gains. Now guess what you could do? You could tell the seller, hey, I'll take over this property and I'll pay you on a monthly base. That way you don't have to pay any capital gains taxes. So that's one benefit there. You could pitch them. You could also say you don't have to pay for any realtor costs. You don't have to pay for any closing costs. We'll take care of everything A to Z. And this is how it benefits the seller and how you could profit as well. To conclude, there's 4 things that you need to know about creative financing. The first one, it allows you to stand out in crowded markets. Number 2, it allows you to negotiate better deals. 3, creative financing increases your chances of doing more transactions. And 4, it increases stronger relationships with your partners and your clients. So remember guys, this is why we learn and utilize creative financing in today's day and age, and especially in this crowded market. Guys, do me a favor. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and make sure you follow me for more information. And do me one more favor, make sure you click that notification bell so you can stay up to date. Until then, see you on the next one.